Incidentally, this is the first forum to discuss the recovery plan after the announcement of the currency. Nama bahagia Tan Sri Nordin Sufi. To accelerate the recovery. There are several issues that require.
He is here now at a time when another such transformation has to be achieved.
Between a world caught again in the maelstrom of panic and economic warfare, or a world in which nations strive for a better life, we must now find ways to tame the cycles of boom and bust that today shake the world economy. The most important step, of course, and the first step, is for governments to hold fast to policies that are sound and attuned to the realities of the international marketplace. No nation can avoid the necessity of an open, transparent, properly regulated financial system, an honest, effective tax system, and laws that protect investment. And no nation can for long purchase prosperity on the cheap, with policies that buy a few months of relief at the price of disaster over the long run. In one of his last messages to Congress,
I don't think we should say that what happened, IMF is a disaster for South Korea. I don't think we should say IMF is a disaster for Thailand. I don't think we should even say, although it's blatantly clear, that the IMF is a disaster for Indonesia. Obviously, if we had had IMF here, it would have been a disaster for us. We do not need IMF because our situation is completely different. You need a lot of IMF money if you have to pay foreigners money, but we didn't.
Malaysia in overcoming the crisis. No doubt that we have now become a unique case study as the world watches the outcome of our experiment. But the early signs are that we will be proven right. The initial signs of recovery thus far show that no matter how hard we are pressed, we can recover.
Which is the session stabilizing the ringgit and exchange control.
If we are going to recover at all, we have to regain control over our own economy. And there are two things that we need to regain control over, and that is the exchange rate involving the ringgit, and secondly, the stock market.
The importance of exchange rate stability was acknowledged in this capital growth rate. The view that
as you know, Mr. Kondasu liked to come to Malaysia before. Now he doesn't come for some reason or other. Might have lost a friend. But when I had...
I think you